OCM.
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 We would like to acknowledge that Camosun College
is located on the traditional territories
of the Lkwugen and W SÁNEĆ peoples.
In respect of these cultures, our college is proud to recognize
that Camosun is an indigenous word meaning
where different waters meet and transform.
We are empowered to be a vibrant, life-changing center
where people from different backgrounds meet, learn together, and are changed.
Camosun College is honored for
the opportunity that we all have to work, learn,
and compete on these lands.
Haichka.
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 Good evening and welcome to Metropolitan Pacific Institute of Sport Education at Camosun College. Before starting the ceremony, we'd like to acknowledge that Camosun College is located in the traditional territories of the Lkwugen and W peoples. Camosun is honored for the opportunity that we all have to work, learn, and compete on these lands. Tonight we are all proud to recognize and support Don't Let's Talk, a national initiative focused on mental health awareness, reducing stigma, and encouraging meaningful conversations. Mental health matters in sport, in school, and in our everyday lives. If you know someone who is struggling, support and resources are available. We encourage you to visit letstalk.ml.ca to learn more and access mental health resources or reach out to a trusted friend, teammate, or support service. We now politely ask anyone who is able to please rise and remove your hats to the flag or national anthem. First introducing the starting lineup for the Capilano University Blue Jays. Starting at guard is the first pitcher wearing number 4,
Welcome back for the second of our doubleheader of PACWEST basketball. Capilano Blues versus the Camosun Chargers here in the home of the Chargers. Cap 10-4 coming into tonight. Camosun is 11-5. For the Cap, we have Afu Bullock, Cash Lang, Sukraj, Garcha, Zach Klim, and Zach Hamed. For the Chargers, Cormac Brown, Cole Belton, David Finch, Tyler Senesol, and Thomas Beams. Starting our way here, Dylan. Welcome back here for our second of two tonight. What can we expect from the Chargers?
A lot. This is a good team. They're going up against a good team. I'm ready for a very good game. There's going to be a lot of energy in the building as we get the starting lineup introductions here. But I expect some good things out of the Chargers, some fight. They're on their home court for the first time in 2026. This Capilano Blues team has had their number throughout the years, whether it's been in the semifinals or quarterfinals of provincials. And the Chargers need to make a statement because this is a battle for that second place bye. And that's the all-important bye in the PACWEST Provincial Championships that are going to be hosted here at Pisces. Getting that bye gets you through the quarterfinal. And with the Nationals being hosted at Vancouver Island University up in Nanaimo, if VIU makes it to the final, that means two teams will go to the national final. So there's not the same two berths as there were last year, but if VIU does make the finals, there could be two berths. So that second place situation, getting that bye is very important, and this weekend is going to dictate most likely who's going to get that bye for second place in the PACWEST.
Big matchup for me here in the middle. How can Tyler Senesol handle the size of Zach Klim? 6'11", big man coming off of Player of the Week honors last week in the PACWEST. So really interested to see how the Chargers and Tyler Senesol, and probably a combination of Jacob Neufeld, handle that big man early.
It's length versus strength with that matchup with Senesol and Klim. One to watch for sure.
We are underway here at Pisces. Good attack and met at the rim. Hard foul from Senesol early. Afu Bullock going ahead to the line for two. Good strong take into contact from Bullock.
Bullock, a very quick and explosive player, and he's showing his chops early, getting right down Main Street and into the paint. Drawing the foul, heading to the line.
Quick first foul there on Senesol.
It's retro night here, and I can't help but notice Thomas Beams with the headband, the left arm sleeve band, and the right.
He spent all his VC on accessories. That's a 2K joke if you didn't know.
I got it, yeah, I did.
David Finch going to cough it up there, looking for Brown ahead with it. Are the Blues. That's going to be an offensive foul. Thomas Beams stepping in front of Garcha. That's going to go the other way. Quick pace here early. Fouls on each side of the ball. Thomas Beams again stepping in, sacrificing the body for that offensive foul.
Blues coaching staff not thrilled with that call. It looked like Beams wasn't really set and just went down. Sold it well. But the Blues aren't happy. Let's see how they respond on defense.
David Finch, baseline into Senesol. Good positioning. Up and in for two.
Little sneaky cut by Senesol. Just moved a couple feet, and that was all the difference to get open and get that layup.
A good rip and go from David Finch for the Chargers. Sets that up. Bullock with it. Over to aforementioned Klim. Klim going to do a lot of his work outside for a big man as the Chargers are away with it here. Belton tees up the three from the corner, can't get it to go. Down with it are the Blues and Bullock. Over to Lang. Hamed, Garcha now. Back to Bullock. High post, dribble handoff, back to Bullock looking for Klim on the cut, can't get it. Tyler Senesol with the steal. Down with it and ahead to David Finch. Attacking, crossover, can't keep it. It's going to be a turnover for David Finch. 2 early turnovers for Finch, not like him, but it is early. Cash Lang getting things set up. Hamid working with him. Hamid going to tee it up for 3. Bank is open late on a Friday night. I don't think he called that one.
I'm going to say no, he did not.
Beams and Sinosol looking to set up a 2-man game. Going to get reach in there from Bullock. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Just over 2 minutes in here of the first quarter. Sideline out of bounds for the Chargers. Beams working with Sinosol. Belton in the corner is going to be just out of bounds, something that is very frustrating. It seems like the court is never wide enough when you need it to be. When you rip through like that, that can happen.
It's retro night, and we'll talk about retro moves maybe at the first time out, but remind me about that footwork.
Hammond over to Klim, working on Sinosol, and like you said, it's height versus strength. I didn't love the foul call there. Sinosol is going to pick up his 2nd here early in the first quarter, which means we're going to see an early sub from Coach Wilmont, and Neufeld going to check in.
I got a second to talk about this footwork. Back in the day, you'd see a lot of players rip and go forward. That was always. Now there's this reverse step that gets your player more explosive. But when you're in the corner like that, as a shooter or anybody that's going to catch corner shots or corner looks, corner touches, you got to make sure you're ripping out of it, you're stepping forward. That happens far too often, and it's something that players need to work on. That footwork in the quarter is going to be different than the footwork at the top where Brown is right now, for example.
Cormick with it. Over to Neufeld. Finds Belton. Shot clock down. 7 seconds. Floater from Cole Belton gets it to go.
Great job by Belton getting inside the paint to 2 feet and going up with it.
Bullock working on Beams. Over to Garcha. Hammond. Lang. Cash Lang can really shoot it. Don't let that man get hot. Shot clock down. Lang will shoot. Can't get it to go. Down with it is Neufeld. Good possession from the Chargers there as they work in transition. David Finch. Belton now. David Finch going to tee up a 3. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Down with it is Bullock. David Finch struggling to get his feet wet here early. Klim, good position. He's going to try his luck on Neufeld. Can't get it to go. Good body work from Neufeld there, making everything tough for the big man.
Yeah, Neufeld played it physical. That's exactly what you got to do against Klim. Be extra physical against the big man.
Good take there from Belton's going to draw the foul and head to the line.
Belton playing aggressive as he usually does early in ball games. And it's good to see him get that floater, hit a couple foul shots here, hopefully get a rhythm going. We'll see if he can extend it to making some 3-point shots as well tonight. Could be in for a good Cole Belton game.
Cole Belton, the primary defender typically for the Chargers, usually going to line up with the best perimeter player on the other end.
See what the Blues do if they keep trying to pound the rock inside to Klim.
Belton jump in the pass lane there. Can't quite get it to Cash Lang. That'll stay the way of the Blues. Going to see an early check-in here as well for Owen Jones. Beams is going to head to the bench. We'll see who's running point here. Won't be surprised if it's David Finch without Beams out there, but we'll see. Cash Lang over to Hammond. He'll let it fly. Can't get it to go. Long rebound goes to Belton. Ahead to Cormac. Brown attacking on Lang. Little hesitation. Finds Finch. Tees up a 3-ball. Can't get it to go. Neufeld working for it. Owen Jones finds his way to it. Belton being aggressive still. Settle it down. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cormick attacks. Can't get it to go. Going to stay the way of the Chargers. 6 seconds on the shot now. Both teams sort of struggling to get their feet wet offensively. 6-5 here. Just about 5 minutes in to the first quarter.
Brown, it's a back-to-back attacks, using that right hand hezzy, keeping it alive, keeping the dribble alive and attacking. I'd like to see him keep attacking, but he's primarily a three-point shooter. I'd like to see him kind of hit one or take one, see if he can get going there, and then after he's hit one, he's going to get a lot of blow-bys with that right hand.
2.6 on the shot clock here. Going to have to be a quick shot for the Chargers into David Finch. Going to have to get it up early on two defenders. Can't get it to go. David Finch remains scoreless. Justin Pamutuan checking in for the Blues. Bullock will get a little bit of a blow.
Pamutuan, a very fast player in transition. He's going to want to get the ball and sprint up the floor.
Garcha rejected by Neufeld. David Finch going to absolutely take it right to Pamutuan, right into his face, and he's got no answer. Lang over to Klim. Back to Lang. Getting the screen from Hammett. Garcha in the corner. Back to Lang. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Looking to get it down low to Klim. Neufeld doing a good job on defense again, and Klim just can't find his footing. Getting bullied down there a little bit, Dill. Cormick into Neufeld. Just did a good job on defense. Finds Cormick at the top, and he is nothing but bottom.
There we go. Brown on the board, and now he's hit one. That drive threat becomes a real big threat for him.
4-point lead, Chargers here early. Cash Lang can't handle the pass, gets it back to Garcha, who will attack on the bounce. Nothing home. Kicks it back out to Pamutuan. He'll work, pulls, lefty shot, can't get it to go. Rebound down for the Chargers, Belton with it. Good defense being played by the Chargers here early. That is a staple of this team. Nobody picks up Cole Belton, so he fires, and he finds bottom.
Belton off to a hot start. He's got 6.
Good start here from Belton and the Chargers. Blues still looking to find it offensively. Can't get it quite to Cash Lang. They're going to get it to Klim again, and he's going to try and get to work. Neufeld using his body, and he's going to take it for a jump ball. Jacob Neufeld, good defense down low. Chargers ball.
Bench is fired up. I don't even know if that should have been called a jump ball. He ripped that away from him. Klim's frustrated. Blues are going to call a timeout.
Yeah, TJ Klim, coach of the Blues, wants to talk it over. We will be back in a minute. Chargers lead 13-6.
What's up, guys? It's Dylan from Passion Sports. I guess I don't need to yell, I'm on the... Should I just stretch? We do custom apparel, we work really hard. These aren't even prescription, they're just blue light. What? This is Bo, he is a moral support dog. Contact us today at info@passionsports. Contact us at hello@passionsports.ca.
Get on board with the BC Ferries Connector, convenient, full-service cross-water travel between Victoria and Vancouver. No waits, and you are guaranteed on board for multiple sailings each day. Visit our website for more information.
Back inside here. 7-point lead for the Chargers early. Good energy coming on both sides of the basketball. Good interior defense, really limiting what Zach Klim is able to do so far, coming off of that player of the week. Really good job so far from Jacob Neufeld. We'll see if that continues down the stretch.
I like the physicality he's playing with. He's locked in and focused coming off the bench. As Sinosol picked up a couple fouls early, but Neufeld into this game bringing the energy on defense. That's what you need and want from him if you're a Chargers fan.
Yeah, you know when you're going against a guy of that size and skill level, that is going to be cut by committee. It's not going to be one guy, so you got to be ready. You know that you're probably going to use more fouls in an evening that you may, and stay ready, and Jacob did that so far. Cormick with it, attacks off the bounce. Good step through, probably going to go as a travel, and that'll go the way of the Blues.
I'd like to see the Chargers find the matchup with Klim when he's out on the perimeter. It was Owen Jones on that last possession. He's out on the perimeter with Klim defending him. At that point, you got the athlete of the week last week in Klim. He's a problem at times. He's been nullified so far, but if you have the opportunity to play ISO ball against Klim on the perimeter, get the ball to that player and attack him. Take advantage of your matchup.
Cash Lang going to find his way to the line, drives left and draws the foul. That's going to go on Cormac Brown. Going to get a couple of subs here for the Chargers. Beams going to check back in, along with, I think that was Lincoln Faulkner.
Wilmot has been known this season to go deep on his bench, and most of the team has already played in this game. Just a couple players that haven't checked in yet, and we're still in the first quarter.
Ash Lang misses the second, but down with it for a moment were the Blues, but that's going to go the way of the Blues, it looks like. People are up in arms about that, but
it went
official
off.
is right on top of it, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that one back. It looked like it went off Cash Lang first, and then on the out of bounds, it hit him again, but that play was close. But yeah, we'll see. It's so hard. It's such a fast game.
Pamantuan working on Beams, goes with the left hand. Tough finish, gets it to go over top of Beams.
Very tough finish.
Tamburino checked in for the Blues now as well. Another big body. This is a big Capilano Blues team. Going to be a foul on the Blues, away from the ball. I think that one was going to go on Klim. 4 team fouls here for the Blues. Fouls from here against the Chargers will go to the line. Beams, Faulkner, and that's going to be offensive foul on the Chargers.
Not a lot of flow to this one yet. A little bit choppy.
Yeah, they are definitely chopping it up. We're going to see Aiden Walsh check in and see how he can manage on defense. Jacob Neufeld's going to head to the bench. Beams, Walsh, Belton, Faulkner, and Jones, if I can remember a name, out there for the Chargers. Nah, you just let me die. Another good take there from Pamantuan. 4 quick ones for him, unanswered by the Chargers, and it is a 2-point game again. Cash Lang, Klim, Garcha, Tamburino, and Pamantuan as
Jones
will knock down a triple.
Gotcha there. Great look for Jones on the board early. A good sign for him on his first shot of the game.
Tamburino over to Garcha. Garcha's going to attack, nothing home there. Kicks it back out to Cash Lang, who will attack. Left hand, loses it. Good defense there by Cole Belton. Causes a turnover, and Beams is going to push it. Right to his right hand, blow by. Gets it to go, Thomas Beams.
Beams, the double wristband bandit.
I hated that. Blues attacking, going to be an offensive foul, the 3rd offensive foul we have seen here tonight. That one's going to go on Garcha. Dead ball turnover. Chargers lead by 7.
Double band bandit. Is that better?
No, I didn't like it more. Carter Andrade is going to check in for the Blues now here late in the first quarter, just under 1:10 to go. Like I said, Chargers lead by 7. Jones with it, coming off that 3-pointer. Gonna tee up another one, no one picks him up, can't get it to go. Tamburino's down with it. Over to Garcha. Garcha gonna attack, using that strong body to kick it back out. Pamantuan been effective here in the first quarter. Back into Tamburino. Right hook, gets it to go. Good fundamental move there from Anthony Tamburino.
See if the Chargers here, they have an opportunity for a quick shot for the 2-for-1. Doesn't look like they're going to go for it. They're going to look for a good shot.
Finch still looking for his first bucket. Finds Faulkner, who will tee up a 3. Can't get it to go, but we're going to have a 3-point foul here as Tamburino on the closeout. A little bit too aggressive. Looks like we're shooting 2, actually, so it might have been after the shot. Loose ball foul in the bonus, so that'll only be 2 shots, Dylan. 25.5 on the shot clock, or game clock, rather.
Taking a peek at the out-of-town scoreboard, VIU and Langara. VIU leading by 3, 30-27, early in the second quarter.
Faulkner makes the first.
And then we got Okanagan leading the Douglas College Royals, 16-10 in the first.
Faulkner makes the second, is 2 for 2 from the line on that trip. 25 seconds. Won't be surprised to see a long shot clock here. Probably not wanting to give the ball back to the Chargers to end the first quarter. Tom and Blanc over to Tamburino. 7 on the shot clock. 1 second difference. Good take. Goes with the right hand on the left-hand side, though. Can't get it to go. 1 second. David Finch gets it up. No good. Chargers lead by 7, 20-13 after 1. We'll step aside for 2 minutes and be back with the conclusion of the first half.
With the BC Ferries Connector, convenient, full-service cross-water travel between...
Back inside the Pacific Institute of Sport Education. Dill, you got something to say?
I got a little news update. Sideline reporter Dylan Marsden here. We see that DM Orser's not playing tonight. A couple questions arose in the second half. If he was still hurt, a couple people have been talking. DM is not using his eligibility this season, so he's sitting out for the remainder of the season.
Okay.
So he's not going to lose his eligibility. It's too bad. You know, the second half, it's a long second half, so you get a lot of games. He missed the first half due to injury and then made the decision. But unfortunately for the Chargers and for, you know, fans of DM Orser, Oak Bay graduate, we won't be seeing him this season for the Camosun Chargers, which it's a bit unfortunate. I wish we got to see him play. It's quite a significant amount of games down the stretch. Plus, they're hosting provincials. You get an opportunity to play provincials at home. That's a pretty rare situation, but at the end of the day, we're going to have to wait one more year to watch the Oak Bay point guard, DM Orser.
Tamburino can't get the left-hand spin shot to go, and down with it is Beams. He'll push in transition, finds some help back there. Cormac Brown over to Walsh. Beams. Attack. Nobody home on the backdoor cut. Will be a turnover picked up by Andrade.
It's Ty Bunn. You were looking for the name Ty Bunn. He's a terrific player for the Chargers, but we're rusty. It's been a while, been a few months.
Good take there by Andrade. Gets the left hand to go. Beams, Bunn, Brown, Walsh, and Finch for the Chargers.
Should have had Belton out there.
Give me all the bees.
The killer bees.
Finch still looking to get it going offensively. Gets the left hand hook to go. That was a right hand hook. But he still got it to go.
He did.
I'm struggling right now.
Hey, we're still new. We're still new to this game. Well, maybe not the game, but the game of broadcasting.
Reyes down low into the paint. Can't get it to go. Andrade, that will stay the way of the Blues. They're going to get a half reset, 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Brown tried to corral that one just off his hands, out of bounds. See what the Blues have on a baseline inbound. They go to the big man.
Hamed with it. Over to Cash Lang. Shot clock expiring, just under 5 seconds. Tamburino trying to get it on Walsh. Right hand hook, can't get it to go. Rebound goes the way of David Finch, and he'll get it to Beams and we'll push. Finch attacking over to Cormac Brown. He hit the three earlier, can't get this one to go. Down with it is Tamburino, over to Cash Lang. Across with it is Lang. Haven't seen Klim in a few moments. We'll see how long Coach Klim goes without Zach Klim. Good attack there from Hammond, can't get it to go. Good defense played by Finch. Down with it was Walsh, ahead to Beams. Attacking is Beams. Gonna get the foul call as he goes to the floor. Baseline out of bounds for the Chargers, but it looks like Coach Wilmot wants to talk it over, draw something up here for the baseline out of bounds play. 22-15 Chargers lead, and we will be back in just a moment. Back inside the Pisces here, 7:44 to go in the first half. Baseline out of bounds for the Chargers, 14 on the shot clock. We'll see if anything was drawn up by Coach Wilmot here on the break. Walsh will get it inbounded to him. Good move by Walsh. No one defends him. Tom Marino stays on the ground, and Walsh says, okay.
I like it. It's simple. It's clean. Walsh is on the board.
Cash Lang down low. Tamburino finds himself open down low as well.
Walsh just disconnected from his check right there and just lost him. You got to stay connected. That means contact, so you always know where the opponent is. Just became disconnected, lost him. Good look, good pass.
Bunn with the fake, good pass. Can't handle it is Walsh. Finds himself down low. He's going to work again. Good little shimmy. Gets it. Oh, little dream shade.
Okay, Aiden Walsh. Now don't fall asleep on defense. Two great offensive touches for Walsh. Now he's boxing out down low, fighting.
Cash Lang can't get it to go. Down with it is Beams. He'll push.
Get it back to Walsh.
In transition. Finch, Beams, Cormac Brown finds himself in the corner. Can't get it to go. Cash Lang down with it for the Blues. Blues looking to get it down low here is Hammett. Andrade back to Hammett.
This is a big team.
Hammett working on Finch. Finch doing his best. Fadeaway jumper, can't get it to go. Down with it is Tamburino. He can't get it to go. Away with it is Beams, and he'll draw the foul.
So does the call come in play here or no? The transition foul?
Seems like they might want it in stands, but it's not going to happen. Or maybe they just wanted Ty Bond to stay in the game forever, which is fair.
Yeah, I think they wanted Walsh to stay on. 2 buckets in a row. He's got some fans in attendance. They were loud.
Finch, Beams, Belton, Neufeld, and Brown for the Chargers. Finch working here on Hammett. Nice little move. Ooh. David Finch. Wow. Little spin move behind the back right hand. Gets it to go off the glass. Klim checked back in for the Blues. Neufeld again tasked with defending him. See how that goes moving forward. Hammett, backdoor. Cash Lang, tough take, gets the foul. We'll go to the line. Nothing going on there, just a little bit of tripping. Everyone is okay. Belton was on the floor, and I think a couple guys might have just fallen over him a little bit, but cooler heads will prevail, and Cash Lang will head to the line. I would put Cash Lang in like the top tier names for a basketball player in the PACWEST. It's just cool.
Just a perfect name all around.
Especially because he is a shooter.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe we haven't said, has he scored yet? All right, you got a chance to
he hits
say
a three
his
and
name.
I just go Cash.
Yeah, that's a nice name.
The second of 2 free throws here.
Some of the catches he's made too on these passes. He could be a pretty good receiver in football. We got the NFL playoffs going on right now.
Again, Cole Belton steps out of bounds. I'll be honest, still, I was watching that pretty closely.
Looked good.
Disagree.
Looked fine, yeah. Yeah, that was right in front of us. The rare occasion where we have a really good angle on a play. We're in the far corner. We're right in that corner if you're watching on television, the right corner of your screen.
Going to go as a turnover nonetheless. Klim still looking to get it going, but good defense again from Neufeld. They'll get a re-entry here, and it's going to be a different guy with a fadeaway Dirk step. Alfonso Reyes. Tough shot.
Turnaround. Blues have taken a couple of those different players. I wonder if they work on that.
8-point lead here for the Chargers as Cormac Brown tries to find his way into the paint, but is swarmed by 3 defenders and turns it over.
Just a little off balance there.
Reyes downhill, attacks, right hand.
Back-to-back buckets. As he gets going, wearing the red shoes.
Very perceptive, Alfonso Reyes in red shoes. David Finch working now, kicks it, tries to get it to Neufeld, can't handle it, and that's going to be a turnover. Don't look now, but the Blues are making a bit of a push here within 6, and the momentum seeming to be on their side.
Just noticed this, but Wilmot's running quick substitutions. Almost every dead ball, there's a new sub coming in, sub going out. So if that's the strategy, if that's the play, if you're on the court, you got to give it 150% because you know you're going to get a sub quickly. Just work hard, get off. That's going to be a flop there. That might be a tech. Oh!
It's actually going to be the opposite of a flop, and we're going to call that a charge on Klim.
I thought the quick whistle was going to be a tech for the flop because I thought they called a warning earlier, but not the case. What do I know?
Tough angle here, but I would say that I'm in the camp of flop.
You kind of know, you know, when you're playing a lot, when guys are planning to go down. That was an educated foul drawn.
Belton into Finch. Finch working on Alfonso Reyes, who's on a little 4-0 run by himself, but he'll reach in. And David's going to draw the foul. 4th team foul there for the Blues. Yeah, it's one of those ones where you're guarding the big man. You know he's going to put his shoulder into you, and you've decided, that's it, I'm going. And it did happen, and he was able to draw the offensive foul as Klim will head to the bench.
Normally you don't get those calls. It's usually the second contact. Like if you're being if you're...
Finch, quick trigger 3, finally gets it to go. David Finch on the board with a 3.
And just to conclude my thought, usually it's the second contact you can really draw the foul on, not the first. The refs normally don't fall for it, but maybe, you know, the officiating crew saw something we didn't see. Obviously, we are a long way away from that call.
Cash Lang going to rise above the defender, can't get it to go. David Finch with a man's rebound, and he's going to push in transition. Belton with it now, kicks it back, beams on the bounce. Got the bigger defender, will attack, uses his body, can't quite get it to go. Neufeld on the ground, fighting for everything here are the Chargers, and Neufeld gets the team another possession.
Bench loves it, crowd loves it.
Finch attacking, good tack, can't get it to go. That will stay the way of the Chargers, but we're going to talk it over a little bit here, and we'll see.
I'm not going to add my input.
Going to stay the way of the Chargers. Another possession for the Chargers. Jacob Neufeld fighting for every second. 14 will go to the shot clock. 3:32 left here in the first half.
And just a correction, I thought there was a flop warning and embellishment warning earlier. There hasn't been, so just a note for the viewer.
Kick out into David Finch. Neufeld coming up with the screen. Good roll there. Help coming, not quick enough. Jacob Neufeld gets the 2. Nice little 2-man action there on the pick and roll between David Finch and Jacob Neufeld.
Finch is just so good at passing the basketball. He's good at a lot of things on the basketball court. And
Cash Lang lining up a 3. Ooh. Cash.
There it is. There's the call. But with Finch, a lot of people talk about his scoring, but it's his passing that impresses me the most.
Offensive foul there. I also need to correct myself because that was Alfonso Reyes that hit the 3. So, Reyes.
That wasn't Cash Lang?
No.
Oh.
It was Alfonso Reyes. And he's cooking here in the second quarter, so we got to give him a little bit of his flowers. 7 points here in the second quarter for the Capilano Blues.
You had me fooled, but good correction.
Good entry pass there to Bullock, and he gets the easy 2 under the hoop.
Blues right in it. They're playing hard.
Aiden Walsh back in. Defense coming from Hammond, but that's going to be a foul, and Walsh will head to the line for 2. 6-point Chargers lead here. 2:38 to go in the second quarter. Walsh makes the first, stretches it out to 7. Two for 2 from Aiden at the line here. We're going to get a sub for the Chargers. Looks like Lincoln Faulkner is going to check in. David Finch will head to the bench for a blow here. 2:38 left. Not exactly sure what the delay is here, but 8-point lead for the Chargers. Blues trying to shorten that lead a little bit here as they head into the break. Been a hard-fought game on both ends. Physical game, nice backdoor cut at the rim, can't get it to go. Alfonso Reyes again, he'll head to the line. It's going to be a foul on the Chargers.
I haven't had the opportunity to watch Reyes play too often, just a little bit of tape, but a really good player, good basketball body, and he is having a heck of a quarter. We'll take a quick break and be back.
What's up, guys? It's Dylan from Passion Sports. I guess I don't need to yell, I'm on the... Should I just stretch? We do custom apparel, we work really hard. These aren't even prescription, they're just blue light. What? This is Bo, he is a moral support dog. Contact us today at info@passionsports. Contact us at hello@passionsports.ca.
Back inside here for the conclusion of the second quarter. Chargers have been able to stretch that lead out to 8, but the Blues are hanging on, chipping away here with the help of Alfonso Reyes, who has been huge here in the second quarter as he misses the first of 2.
And the biggest story right now is the Chargers' 9 turnovers. And the reason the Blues are still in this game is because those 9 turnovers have led to 16 points for the Capilano Blues.
Team that normally prides themselves on taking care of the basketball and playing good defense. A little bit uncharacteristic of the Chargers as they turn it over again. Bullock jumps the passing lane and attacks, and he's going to go to the line hard. Ow, foul. But Bullock will head to the line. Afu Bullock going to shoot 2. Try and cut into this lead a little bit.
And that's the story, though, Dan. Yeah, 10 turnovers now. 16 points off those turnovers for Capilano. They might add to that here at the foul line. But the Chargers really need to take care of the ball as the crowd boos the decision to take Walsh off the court.
Near line change for Coach Wilmot. We'll get Finch, Brown, and Neufeld back in. Looks like Ty Bunn and Lincoln Faulkner to go along with them. Bullock makes the second here. 6-point lead. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Chargers still haven't really found their footing offensively, I don't think, Dill, but still able to lead this game here. Cormac Brown attacking over to Faulkner, finds Brown in the corner. Good closeout there by the Blues. Mismatch for Cormac Brown. He attacks, takes advantage of it with the little in-and-out dribble on the bigger defender.
Oh, that was shifty.
Garcha going to attack, goes baseline, swings it across, turnover.
Dare I say shiftier than a shopping cart with a loose wheel.
Shifty, shifty, shifty. David Finch running the point here for the Chargers under 2 minutes to go. Neufeld and Faulkner over to Brown. Into David Finch. Working on Reyes. Finch spins, right hand hook, gets it to go. Nice move. David Finch, who didn't have the best start to the game, but if you look up, he has 11 points for these Chargers, leading the way. Going to be a foul there on Faulkner. Going to head to the line again is Afu Bullock, doing a lot for this Blues team.
Yeah, I like the way he plays. He's quick, he's aggressive, and he's decisive. He knows what he wants to do when he gets a little bit of space.
Can't make the first. 10-point lead for the Chargers. They've stretched it out to double digits here. Kids in the crowd letting Bullock hear it as he makes one of two. Dribble handoff, Faulkner. Back to him from Neufeld. Cormac Brown now. Neufeld working on the big man, kick out. David Finch, 3-ball, can't get it to go. Garchas down with it, he's going to attack. Doesn't have the numbers, but he is attacking anyway. Big body, good move to the left side on top of David Finch. Gets it to go, 37 seconds now. Another chance for a 2-for-1 for the Chargers here. Cormac Brown, rip through, attack, floater, can't get it to go. Gets his own offensive rebound, can't get it to go. And that's going to go the way of the Blues. Good attack there from Cormac, just couldn't quite handle the offensive rebound.
Blues should hold for the last shot.
I got a chance here to cut it to 5 at the break. Hamid, Cash Lang, pump fake. He's going to work on Cormac Brown. Loses handle a little bit, gets it back. Hamid with it now. Back in, tough pass. Fonzo Reyes can't handle it. And Jacob Neufeld is down with it. 4 seconds now on the shot clock. Reyes with it, gets it up in time. Good if it goes. And it doesn't. 39-32, Chargers lead at the break. 5-point difference. Both teams battling offensively and defensively. Here, we're going to step aside for 15 minutes or so. We will be back with second half action.
All right, we're here at halftime. I'm going to give the kids a little play-by-play. So far, it's a 2-0 game for Maroon, as number 19 has control of the ball at half. Gets it over to 12. I don't have the rosters on hand, so we're going to go off numbers. Maroon, a lot of pressure on the floor, getting after the loose ball. These guys are working.
Oh, rips out of the jump ball.
It's loose. A breakaway, a 2-on-0, a 3-on-0. Oh no, he lost it. And it's gonna go to White. What do you got for me?
Well, these two teams, they've been working hard all season to prove themselves at this halftime game here. Really working hard, as you can see 19 taking it up the court right now. Looking for his team, who's open for him. Quick handoff to 20 here. 20, taking his time, giving it to 12, the quick handoff. He's pressured quickly.
I'm not sure White's really running the offense that Coach drew up, and here's a big steal by Maroon. Another breakaway, can he finish? Oh, it's just off target. And 19's gonna lead the way with a left-hand dribble. Good defense in transition by Maroon. It's a heave, and it's short. And it's rebounded by Maroon, and here they come in transition. Back and forth action here at halftime. A jumper off the rim. Oh, and hustle. Another shot off the backboard, loose. They get it back. Good defense by 20 with the block. 14 from Maroon has it. Puts it up. Short rebound. No good. We got a 2-0 game still. 1:30 left in the game. 19 has it, leading the break for his team again. It's dribbled and lost out of bounds. Good defense there by Maroon. As substitutions check in. We got 11 checking in for Maroon. What do you think about the pace of play so far?
So they've been trying to speed it up. They really have. As you can see, Maroon hustling down the court right now, trying to move this ball quickly. But White's defense, we've seen it this whole game, just locking down, trying to double team where they can.
There's a play off the glass, off the window, no. Offensive rebound. Shot goes up, just off. Fighting for the rebound is White, and number 12 rips it down. White setting up in their offense. Maroon trying to lock down on defense. Good pass over the top. A shot on the way, and it's just off.
Oh, good rebound by number 2 here.
Gotta love number 2's hustle tonight. As the shot's off target, and here comes Maroon again in transition. Maroon loves to run in transition. A breakaway layup is off the rim. Offensive rebound, shot goes up. Off the shot clock, it looked like. White's gonna get it now. And they lose it. And it's loose.
It's on the ground.
And here we go. Can they score on the breakaway? The jumper's up. Off the glass, no good. 6 seconds remaining. Do we have a buzzer beater? The crowd anticipating the buzzer beater, and it's just off. And that's the ball game. It's 2-0 for White. What a ball game. We had White, we had Maroon. And we'll come back with Chargers basketball in 9 minutes and 50 seconds.
What is your path? Your path can be long. It can be short, winding, or straight. Sometimes it takes you on unknown, rough, and hilly terrain. And sometimes it's familiar, smooth, and flat. What a path does best is take you from where you are to where you want to be. And, like most journeys, it helps to have a friendly face with you. At Camosun College, we walk with you, with respect and honor, helping you go through the obstacles in your way, or cheering as you move out front and forge your own path. And always, no matter what path you take, we'll be there with you. Your path to community. Your path to creativity. Your path to opportunity. Your path to success. Camosun College.
Get on board with the BC Ferries Connector, convenient, full-service cross-water travel between Victoria and Vancouver. No waits, and you are guaranteed on board for multiple sailings each day. Visit our website for more information.
What's up, guys? It's Dylan from Passion Sports. I guess I don't need to yell, I'm on the... Should I just stretch? We do custom apparel, we work really hard. These aren't even prescription, they're just blue light. What? This is Bo, he is a moral support dog. Contact us today at info@passionsports. Contact us at hello@passionsports.ca.
inside the Pacific Institute of Sport Education. Chargers lead the Blues 39-32 as we get set for the second half. Jeez, Dylan,
I just tripped on this mat.
A little bit of a stumble from the big dog here.
It's like Paul over at Gary. He had a tumble on the call.
Legendary.
We love Paul. I was on the call for the girls game today. I was listening in for a bit as Langara upset the Mariners in women's basketball. Checking in on that out-of-town scoreboard as well on the men's side of things. It's Langara and VIU playing over on the mainland in Langara, at Langara, and VIU leads 62-54. So tight game with 6:11 left in the third quarter. And then we got Douglas and the Okanagan Coyotes. 46 for the Coyotes, 31 for the Royals.
Chargers getting it going here. Sinesol newly entered into the game, had some foul troubles in the first half, but he is inserted back here in the second half, and he has a nice pick and roll bucket with David Finch there. Garcha, Bullock, Ahmed, Ash Lang, and Klim for the Blues as Klim hits the side of the iron, and that's going to go out of bounds. Rebound goes to Dylan Marsden. That might be the first rebound of your career. You didn't really go in the paint very much.
Hey, chill out. Go look at my stats. In my fifth year, it got progressively better, but I started to rebound the ball.
Took us 5 quarters, and Dylan wants me to look at his stats here at Pisey. As we get going, corner ball for Cole Belton, can't get it to go. Sinesol working for the offensive rebound, can't quite get it. That'll go to the Blues.
The halftime conversation for the Chargers was likely very simple. Take care of the basketball.
Yeah.
12 points for the Capilano Blues came off non-turnover points. Everything else is off the turnover. So if they can take care of the ball, they'll be in a good position to win this game.
Done a really good job at interior defenses. Belton's going to foul Lang, and he'll head to the line. But they've done a fantastic job so far tonight. We pointed it out at the start of the game that Klim is coming off of a player of the week and has had minimal impact here so far.
The Chargers have done a terrific job on him, as you mentioned, and they got to continue that. They can't forget about that game plan because he can get the Capilano Blues back in this game quickly. This Blues team just has so much size. And guys like Tyler Sinesol and Jacob Newfeld really got to stay out of foul trouble here in the second half, stay in the game.
Beams, Belton, Brown, Finch, and Sinesol. Sinesol gets another look inside and is fouled. Will head to the line.
And just another great pass by David Finch. Attacking baseline, but his eyes are up the whole time. He knows exactly where he's going to dump that pass and what his plan is. And he finds Sinesol, and Sinesol is so good at adjusting his positioning, as we were talking about in the first half, just enough to get those catches and go up. He's always ready to move, and those small things are impacting his season for the Chargers, and now a starter for this team. So a terrific season here with Camosun for Tyler Sinesol.
Does a good job of finding that open space on the drivers just to give them that kick out, that pass when that second defender comes. Bullock here working on Beams. Beams switches. Sinesol. Klim, top of the key, three-pointer, can't get it to go. It's short. Down with it are the Blues. Loose ball. Blues bodies on the floor. Bullock working hard. Multiple bodies on the floor, getting crazy, and he finds the Blues. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Lang's got to let it go. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Reyes wants a foul, doesn't get it, but it will stay with the Blues.
We're getting some messages coming in just about the audio levels, so we're just making sure that that's all checked out. Shout out to my fiance, Shelby Logan, watching at home.
Hope you had a good range session tonight.
Yeah, so at the driving range. Getting that winter golf work in. And we talked about Bo earlier.
Yeah.
That was our dog. I don't think we disclosed that Bo is a dog.
Bo is a dog. He was seen on a commercial. It is Dylan's dog, Passion Sports alum Bo.
Well, he works hard all day. Spends about 6.5 hours sleeping and the other hour and a half asking to go on a walk.
Finch over to Sinesol, back to Finch on the dribble handoff. Sinesol finds himself open again down low and finds himself with another 2.
Something.
Klim still struggling, can't get it to go. Ball's out of bounds. It'll go to the Chargers.
Well, it's interesting to see Klim doesn't want to go inside right now at all, and the Chargers are playing him so well in the post, and now he's just settling for these threes. The Chargers are going to let that shot go up all day.
Yep. Beams over to Finch to Brown. Brown's going to attack on the bounce, finds a couple bodies, can't get it to go. Tough layup. Sinosol working down low. Extra possessions for the Chargers.
Man.
Beams. Brown in the corner. 3 ball.
Oh, yeah.
Corner pocket.
That's all Tyler Sinosol. So inspirational.
Been great with the effort here tonight. 13-point Chargers lead. Bullock on the rip. Gets it to Klim inside. David Finch says no. Corner. Lincoln Faulkner.
Capilano's going to need a timeout. The Chargers are rolling.
3-ball corner pocket. Lincoln Faulkner. Cap wants to talk it over. 16-point Chargers lead. We'll be back in a minute.
Convenient, full-service cross-water travel between Victoria and Vancouver. No waits, and you are guaranteed on board for multiple sailings each day. Visit our website for more information.
Big time run for the Chargers out of the break. 11-2 third quarter lead thanks to a couple of corner balls knocked in from Cormac Brown and Lincoln Faulkner. Big run here, stretched it out to 16. Still a lot of time left, but the Chargers look good early in the second half here, Dylan.
Great start to the second half for the Chargers, exactly what they needed. And they got to keep it going.
Cap looking for answers. Reyes will fire a 3, gets it to go right out of the break.
Great response by Capilano. Reyes finding a little bit of space and getting a big 3.
Reyes has been a big part of the offense for Capilano here. Dribble handoff to Finch from Sinosol. Stops, goes to the right hand. Can't find Sinosol down low. Turnover.
Reyes 10 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from deep. He's had a really good offensive game for the Blues, leading the way.
Yeah, been a spark off the bench. Actually started the second half for this team as well. Hammond with it into Klim. Klim working. Cash Lang.
If Klim's getting catches up there, that's totally fine.
Cash Lang, nice little floater in the paint there, gets it to go.
Look out for him. He could get going really quickly.
They've cut this lead to 11 now. Beams on the bounce, gets it. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Thomas Beams.
And another charge drawn.
Yeah, a lot of charges here tonight, Dylan. That might be 4 or 5 between the two teams.
Yeah, this league, across the officiating of PACWEST, it seems like it's more in favor of calling the offensive foul rather than the block. It's a 50-50 call, bang-bang call. You never really, almost every single time that call is made, one of the coaches is arguing. Yeah. So it's a tough call to make. Seems like tonight it's been 100% on the offensive side, no blocks.
Klim trying to get it going here. Dribble handoff to Lang, who will try his luck at another floater, gets it to go. 4 quick ones for Cash Lang. Coach Wilmot wants to talk it over as this lead has now been cut down to 9. Game of runs here at Pisces. We'll step aside for a minute, and we will be back with the conclusion of the third quarter. back inside. Picey here, 9-point Chargers lead. Jake Wilmot wanting to talk it over. Saw a little bit of a run from the Blues there, and they got to get that under control so they can stretch out this lead or try to. Aiden Walsh gonna rip, go to the right hand, met by Klim, can't go any further. David Finch is gonna attack, right hand floater, can't get it to go, down with it are the Blues. Cash Lang ahead is going to push
Blues
in
with some
transition.
Momentum. They have some momentum here, and Klim inside the paint.
Klim, good position this time, gets himself all the way underneath, and that's gonna be enough when you're 6'11".
And that's what you gotta do if you're Klim, get that positioning, demand the ball, and keep it simple. Go up strong, turn and go up. Blues, it's all Blues right now.
Quick turnover there from the Chargers. Klim has been struggling. Cash Lang's gonna pull, feeling himself. Doesn't get it to go. Hammett down with it on the offensive glass. Rip through, finds Cash Lang on the baseline. He'll attack. Finds Bullock, top of the key, three, can't get it to go. Battling for it are Reyes, and he is gonna foul.
It goes to the offense again.
Owen Jones in there with Reyes. It's going to be an offensive loose ball foul. Going to go the way of the Chargers.
And all of a sudden it's 11-11. It was 11-2 to start the quarter. Blues, a great response. Stuck 7.
Belton checking back in. He's with Neufeld, Walsh, Finch, and Jones for the Chargers. Dribble handoff, Jones. Belton looking to get an entry pass into David Finch. Going to have a loose ball foul on the entry. Quick 3 team fouls here for the Blues. Going to get a reset to 14 seconds on the shot clock. 4:35 on the gamer. Baseline out of bounds. Jones to inbound. Gets it into David Finch. He's got Klim on him. A little bit of a speed mismatch. Finch going to turn to the right hand. Can't get it to go. Good defense there from Zach Klim. Blues going to push in transition. Good defense there from David Finch, working on Zach Klim. Cash Lang trying to get that inbound. You got 2 rebounds tonight, Dill. Is that a rebound? Maybe a steal? I don't know.
You call it a steal, loose ball, but I
give you a stock.
2 game ball touches. That's a career high over here in the booth.
Newly entered. Good pass. Good help. David Finch got him again. Second block for Finch on Klim.
To set the tone for those people watching. Capilano 10-4 on the season. We've talked about it, but just to recap, Camosun 11-5. Have played 2 more games. The Capilano, this is a huge weekend for them if they're going for that second place bye that they'll earn if they finish second place. Trying to catch the Chargers.
Game's getting a bit physical here down the stretch. Both teams getting a little bit chippy.
And with that being said, first place is not out of reach by any means. VIU at 11-3, Chargers 11-5, but VIU looking really strong. They won, I think it was by 50 points last weekend.
Klim going to line up a 3, can't get it to go. Hammett down with it, gets it back out to Cash Lang. Yeah, Mariners still have to travel here later in the season. We're going to have another offensive foul call there. That's going to go on Cash Lang. David Finch drawing the offensive foul. Maybe a little bit of a arm extended, but I think that was the 5th or 6th offensive foul. We look over to Kazutoki Kobayashi, says yes.
Yeah, that is an offensive foul. I agree with that one. He extended, but the others, not sure. But that's 6 in the game. I think, maybe even more.
This is a physical game here tonight. Neufeld going to rip, attack, gets by Klim. Ooh. Gets it to go. Couldn't even see the net move. That was so much water.
High off the window.
Lang with it, with the screen from Hammett over to Bullock. He's going to attack on Brown. Klim, good defensive offensive position again. Can't get it to go. Physical basketball. We're going to see a jump ball. Really playing physical defense on Zach Klim as we see a ricochet ball into Owen's face.
They're laughing about it, but yeah, Neufeld just booted that ball into Owen's grill.
Baseline out of bounds here for the Blues. 14 on the shot clock. Andrade is going to be the inbounder, looking for Klim in the post. Not the greatest position. He'll pull it out. DHO with Lang. Belton kind of on his hip. He's going to foul him there. Is that another?
Moving screen, I think, on Klim.
Okay, offensive foul number 7.
I can't keep track. Something like that. But yeah, Klim, I think, was extended the hip, just bumped out a bit on that screen.
Maybe a little bit of frustration coming from Zach Klim tonight. He hasn't been able to get it going like he had last week. Still lots of time and lots of ball game. Brown's going to tee up a 3, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Cash Lang. Smothered foul, 84 feet away from the basket on Owen Jones. That's going to be the 4th, could be the 5th team foul. I don't know if they changed it quick on me. And if that's going to be shots, looks like it's the 4th team foul on the Chargers. So any foul from here on out is going to be shots for both teams.
And if you're the Blues, it's time to attack. Same with the Chargers. Get downhill, get in the paint.
Bullock, rip through, goes to the left hand. Tough take.
Wow.
Afu Bullock's really gotten to the hoop tonight. I'd really like to see that. Like you said early, you've spotlighted real quick action, not afraid of the contact and getting to the hoop when he wants to.
I like his decisiveness too. He's quick, but he makes decisions quick. Not rushed, not fast. He just thinks quick. Like, this is a simple game when you really break it down. If you have speed, use it off the catch, and that's what he's been doing.
Yeah, explosive player, using that speed and athleticism to get himself to the hoop. Baseline out of bounds, 14 seconds for the Chargers. Beams checking back in. Brown will go to the bench.
Capilano right back in this. The Chargers looked like they were going to pull away to start this quarter.
Working on Cash Lang, finds Jacob Neufeld. Good pass there from David Finch. Really facilitating tonight, as we've seen throughout the season, Dylan.
5 assists for Finch, but probably 10 to 15 really, really good passes that have led to good looks.
Finch going to push in transition here, attacking on Tamburino. Can't get it to go. Neufeld's there on the offensive glass, gets it out to Belton. Loose ball, turnover, goes to the Blues. They're going to push. Bullock down now. Back to Cash Lang. Screen from Tamburino to Hammond. Tamburino, good position on the smaller defender, but Belton thought he was sneaky there. Going to be a foul on Belton. That's going to be shots for Anthony Tamburino. 15 foul for the Chargers, so every foul here with a minute 46 is going to be shots for both teams as we work down the stretch of the third quarter.
Tamburino 6'6" from St. Albert, Alberta. He looks like he's worked on a farm. He's got that farmer strength. I don't know if that's a fact, but man, 6'6", big boy.
Yeah, thick 6'6" here.
Very strong.
2 from the line. Offensive rebound goes to Andrade. Extra possession for the Blues here. See if they can make it count. 10 seconds. Bullock working on Beams. Step back, 3 ball. Gets it to go.
Wow.
Afu Bullock for 3 on the step back.
Through a heavy contest too. Maybe a little contact. Unreal shot.
Jones going to tee up a 3. The answer is a triple.
Right back. Chargers answer.
9-point Charger lead, 57-48. Just over 1 minute here to go. Cash Lang going to line up a 3, can't get it to go. Rebound goes the way of the Blues. Fight for it. Loose ball. Going to be a jump kick ball violation.
Cash Lang out of Idaho. Lewiston. I don't know if I've ever heard of that.
I bet you've only heard of like 50 American cities, though, to be fair.
That's fair, but I mean, I follow college sports, and usually that's how I kind of learn about different cities, but Cash Lang, a terrific player for this Blues team.
Good take there from David Finch. Can't get the reverse to go down. Hammond down with it. Here come the Blues, looking to cut into that deficit. Hamid's going to line it up for 3. Can't get it to go. Finch down with it. Ahead to Beams. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Another 2-for-1 opportunity for the Chargers, but they cough it up. And that 2-for-1 is gone. Andrade with it for the Blues. Over to Hamid. Bullock now. Bullock looking for Tamburino. Good space. Second defender comes. Beams just a little late, but we like to see that third ball touch. Give me a touch there. A lot of touches in the booth tonight.
Fisher got a good kick out. That's 3 game ball touches for me tonight.
That might have been the first time I've ever touched a basketball and not shot it.
I can relate to that.
Tom Marino, 12 seconds now. Pass into Bullock. Reverse 2 is good. 8 seconds on the clock now. Beams is going to push it. Last shot. Beams gets all the way to the 10 and gets it to go through contact. Thomas Beams, 5 seconds on the clock, and he pushes it all the way down the floor. 59-50 lead for the Chargers heading into the fourth quarter. Going to be an exciting one. Hang on. We'll be back for fourth quarter action.
What's up, guys? It's Dylan from Passion Sports. I guess I don't need to yell, I'm on the... Should I just stretch? We do custom apparel, we work really hard. These aren't even prescription, they're just blue light. What? This is Bo, he is a moral support dog. Contact us today at info@passionsports. Contact us at hello@passionsports.ca.
Get on board with the BC Ferries Connector, convenient, full-service cross-water travel between Victoria and Vancouver. No waits, and you are guaranteed on board for multiple sailings each day. Visit our website for more information.
Fourth quarter action here, PACWEST basketball. Capilano stuck 9 to the Camosun Chargers here at the Pacific Institute of Sport Education, Dylan.
Well, I want to encourage anyone and everyone, if you want, from Capilano, from Camosun, wherever you're watching in the world, send us a comment on the YouTube stream. We got an assistant here today checking the comments, and he'll let us know. We'll shout you out. Get engaged in the game by commenting on the YouTube stream. We'd love to hear from you. Any feedback? Maybe not anything negative. Only good feedback.
Chargers working here. Can't get it to go. Cash Lang down with it. He's going to push in transition. Garcha with it now. Klim looking for Tom Marino down low. He has good position. Fadeaway right hand. Can't get it to go. Klim going to follow up, and he's fouled. And he's going to head to the line.
Yeah, good offensive rebound from Klim, getting the second chance for the Blues.
Zach Klim going to head to the line for 2. Makes good on the first. Cuts this lead now to 7.
Klim, like we said earlier in the broadcast, coming off Athlete of the Week, but the Chargers have done a really good job with him tonight. He's 1 of 12 from the field.
Yeah, just being really physical with him down low between Sinesol and Neufeld has really made an impact as Beams attacks here, kicks it back. Jones over to Beams. He attacks, finds himself open under the hoop, can't get it to go, but is fouled and will head to the line for 2. Looks like that foul is going to go on Klim, and frustration might be mounting just a little bit.
That's his 4th foul, I believe.
4th foul, yeah.
For the Chargers, they never really got into any structured offense there. Looked a bit chaotic, but it ends up with Beams kind of bailing the guys out with a quick, explosive attack to the rim.
Aaron Pinfield on the comment section saying, go Walsh. You're not the only one saying that tonight. Got a lot of people in the crowd that are Aiden Walsh fans here as well, and he is showing out for the people here tonight.
I'm one of those fans. I'm a big Aiden Walsh guy.
Tom Marino with it now, looking for Bullock. Screen from Tom Marino. Bullock picks up the dribble and finds Tamburino again. Working on Bunn. Big body on big body. Tom Marino finds himself open. Nice little move there. Give the body. Don't give it again. Spin. Find yourself open.
Fundamental. That was smooth by Tamburino.
Beams over to Bunn, over to Belton. Belton attacking off the bounce. Right hand can't get it to go. Down with it is Cash Lang ahead to Garcha. Garcha working. Klim, good position on a smaller defender, but Garcha loses control. Finds in the corner, and that's going to be a travel on Bullock.
Good call by the official there, Jeff Preet. If he went into his shot off the catch, no travel, but he caught it, took a couple side steps, and tried to go back. Can't do that.
Got Jones, Beams, Belton, Brown, and Sinosol out there for the Chargers. Bullock, Lang, Garcha, Tamburino, and Klim for the Blues. Just over 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Sinosol head down, pass Tamburino, 4-2. When Tyler Sinosol's been out there, he's been very effective, limited a little bit in the first half by fouls, but putting in good minutes here in the second half.
He's had a really terrific season for this Chargers team.
Yep.
They picked him up, not sure what they were going to get out of him, but he's given them everything and more.
Cash Lang misses there. Brown with the rebound, finds its way to Beams. Yeah, Sinosol out of really, I don't want to call it organized basketball, but like really competitive basketball for a few years. So took him a little while to find his footing again, but now that he has, he's a very big part of this team on offense and defense.
He's got a motor, he's got good height, good strength, good length. He loves to, like we were saying, find that open space, make himself available. He's really good at that, and just getting on the offensive glass. And then he's an absolute competitor, so he's going to back down from absolutely nobody. And if he has an assignment to shut someone down or be physical, he's going to step up 9 times out of 10. But I'm curious to see this matchup with Tamburino. Tamburino's had a couple nice looks at the hoop and a couple good post moves. We'll see if they get a matchup in the post on this possession.
Two big bodies going down low together here. Bullock with it. Screen coming from Tamburino. Bullock finds himself through over to Cash Lang. Klim, help coming. That's going to be an offensive foul. And I believe that will be number 4 on Zach Klim. I think I'm cool with that one.
That's fine. You know, you take the contact. That's step 1. Step 2 is you know it's coming and you get hit and go down. So I'm fine with that. I know exactly what Cole Belton's doing.
Yeah, of course.
But the rule's the rule.
4 fouls on Klim. Next one will be DQ. He headed to the bench there. Alfonso Reyes checked in. Finch working on him. Right hand. Nice touch. David Finch gets it to go.
Dan, I'll let you read that comment, but yes, we did somehow mix up Reyes and Cash Lang. 2 totally different people and players.
You got me. Capilano Blues University got me on the comment section. There's nothing that can be said about that other than I did mistake it.
We got an out-of-bounds call. The other thing that is going against you here, Dan, is Reyes, we have the best thing. He's got red shoes. You should know better. No, I probably made the same mistake a million times. But when we do say Cash,
yeah,
could be anybody.
Yeah. Blues ball, baseline out of bounds, 10-point Camosun lead. Blues looking to fight back into this one. Tamburino providing some good minutes here in the fourth quarter. Working on Sinosol. This is big body on big body. Nice move.
Wow.
Anthony Tamburino getting the best of Tyler Sinosol with a little half spin there.
He has really improved. Watched him last year. This year, he's a different player. Those are some confident moves.
Beams takes it, finds the contact, and will go to the line for 2. Something that Thomas is really good at is finding that contact and getting that shot up. He is really good at drawing fouls.
Very
good. We saw there.
And Tamburino put in a tough spot. He was straight up. Beams did a really good job of drawing the foul, but again, Tamburino just moving to the side a bit, and Beams did a good job to sell it, get the call, but Tamburino looks a bit gassed. He might be asking for a sub right now.
Yeah, big minutes from him here in the end of the third quarter and into the fourth here, and he's been a presence offensively here down the stretch for the Blues.
Klim in foul trouble. It can't go to him, so Tamburino's going to have to tough this out here. It looked like he asked for something. I'm not 100% sure, but honestly, I could get the big man on the ball here again. He's been terrific in the post.
Reyes over to Tamburino. He's going to look for that DHO behind the back. This guy's got a little bit of a handle too, as gets it to Cash Lang. Tough shot. Lang going to be a foul on Belton, and Lang will find his way to the free throw line.
Sure that's not Reyes?
Pretty sure. Black shoes.
Good job. Yeah, Cash Lang, terrific player.
Struggled a little bit from deep tonight, but he's still been all over everything offensively and defensively. Gets the second to go. 9-point lead here. Substitutions for the Chargers as Owen Jones is going to check in.
Chargers have to be careful. Capilano is hanging around. This is similar to the girls' game. Hanging around, hanging around. The Chargers have felt in control, but the Blues are a quick little run away from making this a whole different feeling in the building.
Absolutely. Finch over to Jones. Cormac Brown now attacking. Finds Sinosol under the hoop. Can't get it to go. Had a good look at it, just couldn't get it to go. Down with it was Tamburino. Ahead to Garcha. Lang now. High screen from Tamburino. Lang's going to attack. Stops. Finds Tamburino. Back to Lang. Under 10 on the shot clock. Lang going to rise and fire. Cash.
There you go. You got the call. But what I really liked about that is the play of Tamburino again. Just the size of him to have that DHO and create a little bump. And he's such a good screener.
Good rip through by Cormac Brown there. Gets to the rack for 2.
I guess Tamburino's not tired. He wasn't asking for a sub. I thought he was. He was talking to the coach.
Continues to provide big minutes for the Blues down the stretch with Klim in foul trouble. Garcha with it. He's going to rise and fire over Brown. Can't get it to go. Reyes down with it. Right hand. Can't get it to go. That's going to be a foul on Sinosel. I think he got his elbow up and contacted Reyes' face, unfortunately. Hopefully Alfonso's going to be okay after that. A little bit of a
Finch
high elbow.
Finch knows it wasn't intentional, but any contact to the head via elbow, I think the officials do have to talk about it. Or sorry, what's going on here?
I missed it. I don't know if that was somehow a foul on Anthony, but
yeah, sorry. Wrong call by us.
That foul is going to go on
Reyes.
So
it was on Reyes.
I guess he had his face in the wrong place.
That's an interesting one.
I agree. We are back under action here, though. Under 5 minutes to go. Chargers lead.
Seemed like Finch was having a conversation saying, yeah, I did, but maybe he was agreeing that he got pulled or something. Anyways, we're moving on.
Brown finds Finch down low. Little fadeaway jumper over top of Bullock. Can't get it to go. Reyes down with the rebound. Ahead to Bullock, who will push in transition. Working on 3 guys. He's going to be fouled. Sea of Chargers, but Bullock's going to find his way to the line. Another decisive move from Bullock there, and he's going to find his way to the free throw line for 2.
Bullock at the line. He's from Heritage Woods Secondary School in Port Moody, as are a few players. I think 2 players on this team are from Heritage Woods.
Cap struggling a little bit at the line tonight. Just 60% from the line tonight on their attempts. Beams with it. Ahead to Neufeld. Neufeld and Jones. Little 2-man game. Finds Beams there. Looking for the screen from Neufeld. Uses the screen twice. 6 on the shot clock. Beams attacks. Right hand. Can't get it to go. Down with it are the Blues. Ahead to Reyes. Reyes finds Bullock. Finds Garcha in the corner. Just short. Can't get it to go. Down with it is Neufeld, and Beams is going to push. Ahead to Bunn. A little bit too much. Sorry, that was Owen Jones. A little bit too much, and that'll be a turnover on Beams. 7-point lead here for the Chargers.
Chargers have that 7-point lead, but it hasn't been a clean game. A lot of turnovers.
I think that we have a technical foul called against Reyes here. I didn't see what happened, but it looks like we're going to shoot a technical free throw.
Some frustrations on both sides. Obviously, the Chargers frustrated about the turnovers and the care of the ball. They've been better in the second half, for sure.
I think it's been a physical game on both sides, and sometimes when they're letting you play a little bit more than you think they should, there can be some frustration, and I think that maybe just showed a little bit there. And David Finch will make the technical free throw.
Capilano
8-point lead.
Hanging around in this game. They got 27 points off those turnovers.
And they've really limited their turnovers. Only 7 for Cap tonight, so they've done a good job of taking care of the ball and forcing turnovers and getting extra possessions. It's going to be a foul called, and we're going to shoot 2 free throws. Bullock's going to go to the line.
It was called on the pass, but we are in bonus. But I like the pass, though, over the top on the run to the big man.
Klim has checked back in now, playing with those 4 fouls, but 3:40 to go. You have to play with that risk at this point.
Yeah, you need him in the game. And now anything could happen. 6-point game.
2-possession game here. 3:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. Another barn burner here between Capilano Blues and the Chargers of Camosun as Beam tees up a 3 but can't get it to go. Finch will get a long offensive rebound, finds its way to Owen Jones, who will hit a 3, and he gets it going. Starts that out. And we're going to get a timeout by TJ Klim and the Blues as they stretch this lead out again to 9. We will step aside for 1 minute, and we will be back.
What's up, guys? It's Dylan from Passion Sports. I guess I don't need to yell, I'm on the... Should I just stretch? We do custom apparel, we work really hard. These aren't even prescription, they're just blue light. What? This is Bo, he is a moral support dog. Contact us today at info@passionsports. Contact us at hello@passionsports.ca.
Get on board with the BC Ferries Connector, convenient, full-service cross-water travel between Victoria and Vancouver. No waits, and you are guaranteed on board for multiple sailings each day. Visit our website for more information.
Back in here for the conclusion of the fourth quarter. 3:18 on the game clock. 9-point Chargers lead, but the Blues have been sticking around all night. It's just 1 run away from a different ball game.
Some things to note, both teams are in bonus. Chargers have 2 timeouts left. Capilano has just 1.
Garcha with it over to Bullock, looking for the screen from Hamid. Going to attack and pull back. Tough take. It's going to be a foul call, and Bullock is going to head to the line. A little bit of a late foul call, but a foul nonetheless, and Bullock will head to the line for 2. Foul's going to go on David Finch.
Yeah, he doesn't love it. It's always so hard to tell. It's such a hard job.
Especially when it comes late like that. It might have been a foul, but then when it's late, maybe you get a little bit, you question it a little bit more, but Bullock will head to the line, and he makes good on the first of 2.
Yeah, I've been officiating in the Rec Sports League, and no matter what call you make, someone's not happy.
Afu Bullock's going to make both of the free throws, and they say ball don't lie.
Chargers have to really take care of their game management here.
Good screen there. David Finch gets downhill over top of the bigger defender, Klim, 4-2.
The C's parted for Finch. He saw it, he attacked, and went up.
Good defense there from Klim, too, especially playing with those 4 fouls.
Yeah, he made it difficult.
Bullock attacking, kicks it out to Hamid. Hamid's going to get it to Klim. He's going to work. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Got to shoot. Oh. Jacob Neufeld with the rejection. Time to slow it down if you're the Chargers. Want to use a bit of the clock here as we go forward. Bullock almost picks the pocket of Beams, but that's going to be a foul, which will send Beams to the line.
This is something I think is undercoached, I would say, in youth basketball, is game management. 2 minutes left in the game. How do you close this out? How do you control the game? What are you looking for on offense? It's such an important part of the game. And we talk about skill development and systems and plays, but just overall game management in the last 2 minutes. We'll see how the Chargers can execute and close this one out.
Beams will make both of the free throws. Stretch that lead out to 11. Cap in almost perfect territory here. Going to have to play real good down the stretch. Cash Lang for three, can't get it to go. Long rebound to Owen Jones. Ahead to Neufeld.
Easy now.
Quick three from David Finch, can't get it to go. Long rebound, finds back to Finch. Beams smartly pulls the ball back. We're going to use a little bit of time here, under 10 seconds. Attacking on the larger defender, finds Belton in the corner. Good find, can't get it to go. Owen Jones, offensive board, gets it to go. Stretch that lead out to 13 points. Anthony Tamburino going to check back in for the Blues here, hoping to provide a little bit of a spark with 1:36 left here.
Yeah, it's all but over, but Capilano is going to have to get something quick to the hoop. Something within the first 10 seconds here if they want a chance to come back.
Tamburino with it to Klim, looking for that DHO, or just handoff. Klim, Tamburino.
Yeah, okay. That's just not a good call. That's a flop. I'm going to say it. But the game's probably out of reach at this point, but it's pretty incredible the amount of times that the officials want to call an offensive foul on those.
And I think that we might have just gotten another technical foul. Frustration mounting. I mean, that is probably our 8th or 9th offensive foul both ways, and probably a few of them, in our opinions, our humble opinions, should have gone the other way for both teams.
Yeah, fair enough on the tech. I'd be pretty frustrated too. I just think it's not something that should be part of the game. I think it's getting a bit ridiculous. You don't need to flop. You don't need to try to trick the referees. I don't know.
It's been interesting because we have seen a little bit of a physical game on some things, but maybe not all things. But
it's too bad, really.
Yeah.
It is, because it is tricking the referees. Like, that's just the bottom line. So if you're a player, you know that you have a chance to get away with it, and it is what it is.
The Blues will force the turnover. Cash Lang going to be out of control on that one, and I think that one's going to be an offensive foul on Cash Lang. I think we might have another technical. We might see a coach.
Yeah, that one was probably a charge. Jacob stood in there and took a hit, took it hard, took it to the chest. His feet were planted. But yeah, Capilano's just frustrated at this point.
Going to be the second technical, I believe, charged on the Capilano head coach. That might be evening for him. He'll come back to the game tomorrow, I would think. I'm not sure if there is any repercussions of being ejected, but
I would have to check the rules. I think there might be a game suspension.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure. It's been a long time since I played, but I do remember when there was a disqualification, you could.
I do also wonder if it's different for
I don't know
player-coach relationships too, right?
Nonetheless, I mean, Capilano's frustrated.
Of course.
And he's going to be removed from the ball game, head back to the locker room, wait for his players to meet him in 1 minute and 13 seconds as this one winds down.
14-point lead for the Chargers. David Finch going to shoot the freebie at the line here. Try and stretch that out a little bit. He makes the first.
It wasn't a clean game for the Chargers by any means. They're going to walk away with a win, which is the most important thing at the end of the day. But as you build for playoffs and down the stretch and the national championship and trying to get there, you need to clean up a lot of the things that we saw tonight, like the turnovers and taking care of the ball. So, yes, you get the result, but how are you going to improve the process tomorrow? We'll take a quick break and come back to wrap this one up.
Get on board with the BC Ferries Connector, convenient, full-service cross-water travel between Victoria and Vancouver. No waits, and you are guaranteed on board for multiple sailings each day. Visit our website for more information.
back in here for the end of the Camosun Chargers Capilano basketball game. I almost said football. That would have been crazy. 80-64 Camosun lead here. Minute 13 to play. This one is all but over. Capilano going to bring the pressure here and see if they can make it a ball game here with the minute 13 left. It's going to be Thomas Beams with it here. Over to Cole Belton. Going to attack, find Neufeld, who also attacks off the bounce, finds Belton in the corner, who's going to line up a triple and get it to go. Corner ball, 3-ball corner pocket, and that's going to stretch it out to 19.
And just speaking on that charge, block, foul, that's not a discussion just in this game or just for Camosun or just for Capilano. It's a basketball conversation. It's the biggest conversation when you talk to your friends about the NBA. It's everywhere, right? Like, players know what they're doing and they're strategically going about it. And it goes well beyond this game and this league. It's a basketball situation. It's a strategic move, and
I think the refs have like the hardest job
it's
in the entire.
It's impossible. It's so
entire
hard.
Sport,
It happens so fast. It's a hard call to make. There's so many different things to look at the same time. So I don't envy their job whatsoever. And they do a terrific job. It's funny how we, coaches or players, we get on the refs or we whine and complain when and if they make a mistake. But, the players miss layups, they shoot air balls, they turn the ball over. It's a funny world getting on the officials, but.
Garcha going to attack off the bounce here, blocked by David Finch, and that is going to do it. Thomas Beams ahead to Cole Belton, but I think that is going to be it. We're going to dribble it out, 9 seconds to go here, and it's going to end 83-66. Cap's going to take the L here tonight, but they will be back for the second of a doubleheader tomorrow, 3 p.m. These two teams will meet again. Camosun coming out on top, 83-66. We're going to step aside for a couple of moments. We will have hopefully an interview for you in a couple of minutes. If not, I'm Dan Phillips, Dylan Marsden. Thank you for being here with us. We hope you enjoy the rest of your night, but we do hope to have an interview for you in just a couple of minutes. Take care. sitting here with Thomas Beams. Thomas, a little bit of a sloppy one tonight probably.
Yeah.
What we found was that you really were controlling the pace, controlling the rhythm. When it gets into maybe a little bit of a slugfest and it's a little bit sloppier, what are you trying to do for the team?
Well, you know, like as a first-year guard, I'm just trying to learn from the older guys, learn from the coaches still. But my main focus in the last few games, the second half of the semester, is just like get everyone involved, run different sets, get a variety of looks, and just let everyone get a touch. So as we get down into crunch time, everyone has like a good touch on the ball.
Nice. So obviously the result was good, coming home with almost a 20-point win tonight. What is Coach going to have to say? What can we build on tomorrow to really propel us in that second half and make a run for that provincial title?
Yeah, well, as you can see, like they probably have a fire lit under them now, like with their coach getting the tech, and all their players are pretty frustrated with how that game was probably officiated on their half. So we just got to come in with energy and not think that they're going to let us get that second game sweep easily. So we just got to go home, everyone, like recover, and come into tomorrow's game just as serious as we came in tonight.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it. Great game tonight.
Yeah,
have a good one. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much tonight, guys. Have a good night.